Good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughan for Sam Sports Report. Justin Tucker, 13 seasons run with the Baltimore Ravens is over. The Ravens announced Monday that they released the veteran kicker who has been accused of 16 massage therapists of sexually inappropriate behavior during a body work session. Look, we cover mental health, so this is what I first should be able to cover. Anybody who does this, I don't care if it's president, political figure, football player, baseball player, whatever you want to say, is a bad person. So I want to get that over with. Like, Bob Kraft is a bad person, whether you believe in him. As an owner, he's a bad person. Look, I have my own opinion about the presidents. I'm not going to go over that. But look, Bob Kraft, outside of politics, even emotionally as an owner, the Patriots, he's a bad person. That's it. That's all I have to say with that. So Justin Tucker sounds like a bad person. Ravens general manager did not refer to the allegations of a statement and said he took it as a football critic. And I guess it's a football decision, but look, they weren't going to take this on. The Ravens were going to take this on. The Ravens didn't want the legal trouble to going through the case, so they're going to put it as a football decision. So this is just what's happening here. Justin Tucker has unforgettable moments in the Ravens' history. What the Ravens said is reliability, his focus on drive, resilience, and extraordinary talent made him one of the league's best kickers for over a decade. We are grateful for Justin's many contributions while he was playing for the Ravens. We sincerely wish him and his family the very best in his next chapter. Availability about Justin Tucker's release. Tyler Loop, who was drafted in April and played for the Auburn, has taken over. This is a post-1 June cap cut of $4 million for Justin Tucker. The Baltimore Ravens also drafted a second-round pick that also had sex allegations against him. Mike Green, second round pick in the years he's been decided declined discussed allegations of sexual assault that have been directed at him. Every team has asked me, and I have completely open about everything that has happened, Green said. That was just a day ago, so obviously that opens up. So it looks like the Ravens are in a mess. Although they are copying some of maybe the Chiefs some ways. I don't know. That's what some media people are saying. Chiefs players obviously have made mistakes in the players, but this is what it's about. All football teams is what it's about is winning. Obviously, if the Browns are drafting Deshaun Watson, but they don't want to play. It's all about winning and money. The Browns aren't doing either, but they had to put this much money towards a player, and they can't cut Deshaun Watson because of this situation. So that is what it is. People are going to do what it takes to win, and when it comes to spending money, they're going to try to be. They don't want to take the salary cap that the hit that Deshaun Watson would cause, because it would cost more to cut him than pay him for a while, and that's how the contracts work. If you're more interested in the story, you can look at Deshaun Watson. You can look at any of these players that cause problems. It's a lot. It's a problem in the NFL. It's a problem in all sports. Orioles play well and take 2 out of 3. And yesterday it hit 7 home runs yesterday and set a team record and looked really good. In the last 2 days, they looked really good and played the Orioles well over the last 2. The first one they did not play well and lost 4-0. The Orioles will play the White Sox tonight. The Orioles are favored, but as a pitching matchup looks at Cole Reagans, he was really good for his first 3, and then has hit with 5 and 4 in his last couple of games that he has given up runs. All the numbers are back to where he was in his first start. He was an all-star last year, so maybe he gets better as the year goes on and shears up some injury problems. Shane Smith is having a good year for the White Sox. He is on the tab. He is a rookie. Game time underway now. Top of the first, just underway. Cubs lose yesterday, but take 2 out of 3 from the Milwaukee Brewers. losing yesterday 4-0. They start today in San Francisco. They're on right now. Matthew Boyd is going for the Cubs, and Layden Roop will take the mound for the Giants. These games have already started, including the Cardinals taking a doubleheader yesterday against the Mets. The Cardinals are down 2-0 right now, bottom of the first. The Cardinals give a 2-run shot to Brian Reynolds after the Cardinals had a guy get on, and then they hit the 2-run shot. The Pirates did. They lead 2-0 over the Cardinals, bottom first. The Cardinals have Mike Velasquez on the mound, and the Pirates have Cameron Lasky pitching for the Pirates. Again, 2-0 Pirates, bottom one. The Texas Rangers all going to still get a C plus above average, hovering and played on them more difficult schedules so far. But until the 15-run explosion on Tuesday, the offense had been near the bottom of the majors runs, so it's still hard to draw an angle on hit this team, given the offense was also weak in 2024. The top three starters have been outstanding. However, as Nathan Evaldi strikes out 46-3. Walk ratio, Tyler Mahale has had a hit and low. Jacob deGrom is rounding into form with just a 3 runs allowed over his past 3 starts. Bullpen looks like a huge issue is heading to the season, but very good at least until Wednesday. 9th inning. If the bullpen keeps going, teams should remain in contention. Phillies, it's been a bumpy road. Phillies offense may considered inconsistent, lacking power and runs, and the bullpen has been shaky. Out of leading off spots has been the bag bat, while Trey Turner and Byron Scott have been going on to base more than last year. Jesse Lindros has been a huge and necessary addition to the rotation, and given an injury to Suarez, the depth of the Phillies rotation, assuming Noel's last outing from 1 run in 7 innings against the Cubs should still make them a playoff team, but the stat feels like a lot things than it did on opening day, especially a top-heavy NFL. The Kansas City Royals, a C right now. Outside of Bobby Witt Jr. and Michael Garcia, they haven't really with a whole host of batters. Vinny Pasquale, Michael Massey, MJ Melendez, Hunter Renfroe, all struggling. That supposes the middle of the lineup, KC, and all 4 of those guys are hitting 200. Welcome to baseball in 2025, where it seems like every lineup has 4 players hitting under 200. The bullpen pitched much better the last season, and the rotation once again has been a strength. Ace Cole Reagans is 1-1 with a 4.40 ERA, the worst of the ERAs of starters, but his
peripherals
remain outstanding, so he'll start winning some games if the Royals can score some more runs. That's the report on the Royals, and that's Sam Vaughan Sports.